All right, so P and Q, pennies, nickels, and quarters. All right, the most basic info you could possibly get. If I had all of my pennies and I put them in a pile with all of my nickels and then made one big giant pile with all of my quarters, how many coins would be in my pile?
113.
113. So that's the baseline generic equation. Okay, what else do we know? We know how much it's worth. How much money does she have?
6.17.
All right, so we know that's a total. How much is a penny worth? One what? 1 cent. So 0.01p plus 0.05n plus 0.25q. All right, now for our leftover. What else do we know? Good. 8 times as many nickels as pennies. What do you have the most of, nickels or pennies? So I'm going to write whatever operation is having, it's giving me a lot more nickels. How many more nickels are we getting? 8 times the pennies. It doesn't say 8 more than, it says 8 times. So you have to write multiplication. So of course we're going to fix the way that looks. I started mine out with a letter P for both of my top 2 equations. So this 8p, I'm just going to scoot it way over here to the far left. All right, and then my nickels are in the middle. This nickel is on the wrong side, so I'm moving the nickel to the correct side and changing the sign. So it's going to be minus n. And then, does it say anything about quarters in that leftover piece of information?
0q.
So plus 0q. And then, y'all remember I moved that n over and there's nothing there. What number means nothing?
0. Yeah. But you still have to have quarters because you said he had quarters.
Yes, it says he does have quarters. However, the leftover piece of information that we know is true about her piggy bank didn't tell me anything about quarters. It just told me how many nickels there were in relation to pennies. All right, so your calculator ready. 1, 1, 1 is on the top, 0.01. So in other words, the value of each coin is in the middle. And then at the bottom, guys, you have your 8. You have a -1, and then don't forget your placeholder, the 0 for the Q. And then we're just going to go ahead and write what's on the other side of the equal sign. So the 113, the 6.17, and the 0. As you guys are keying this in, remember what you're finding. You're finding the number of pennies, the number of nickels, and the number of quarters, not how much it's worth. So you should have positive whole numbers on this. Yeah. Okay. So 12, 96, and 5 is what you should get for the coins. Anybody else get that?